Yes, people, it's Wolves versus Arsenal. But before I get into that, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that, guys, with all the support that you've shown over the last few months. But let's get right into it. Arsenal versus Wolves. This, guys, is going to be a tough one. Remember when I said way back when we played Everton at the Emirates, that was a game that was the first challenge in the top half of the table for us at the time. And it was really after the Newcastle 4-0 win, and it was a game that we were up against a tough, well-balanced team, great strike force, and we overcame that. And what we've done since lockdown, since we've come back, we had two shaky games where they kind of forgot the message, and it looks like not only have Arsenal got the same type of passion and intensity they had on the 8-game winning streak, but what they've done is they've seemed to have found a system that works for the personnel that they have on the pitch. The 3-4-3 is really working right now, and it's making them more compact and adapt. It's kind of the diamond, the way that they are working on there, and they look at Ceballos at the point, and they kind of give a free roll at the moment. They've also got Saka in the midfield, and that's really helping them find some balance in the midfield as well. And I really like the way how they're able to deliver the ball and get the ball to the forwards. They seem to be having a much easier job of doing that right now to helping the team score goals. They have 8 goals in the last 3 games, and it's something of a balance which is going to help them moving forward. Now, guys, make no bones about this. Wolves are 6 points ahead of us and 5 points ahead of Sheffield United. Obviously, Sheffield beat Tottenham last night, so that's kind of ruined Tottenham. And it's a good thing we didn't get Mourinho in at Arsenal. I've been saying that all along. I was never for it. I was always against it. But Wolves have won all 3 of their games without even conceding a goal since the lockdown. And not just that, guys, but Wolves have had 7 clean sheets in their last 8 games. And they've only lost 1 game this season, and that was against Liverpool, which are the champions. I remember, I believe the goal that they let in was against Tottenham. They beat Tottenham, Wolves did, and that was the only goal that they let in. Since then, nobody's been able to even break their net. And I find that astonishing. So we have a team that's hardly been letting any goals in this year, in the calendar year, and we've had Arsenal who have hit 8 goals in the last 3 games. So it's going to be a real battle of wills. Arsenal's record is not good against these guys. We've played them 3 times since they've come up, and we haven't beaten them. We've had 2 1-1 draws, and we lost 3-1 at their place. Yes, we have scored every time we've played them, so that's, again, yeah, but we ain't beaten them. So you take of that what you will. For me, guys, I'm going with Martinez in goal. I'm going with Tierney at left back. I'm going with Rob Holding, and I'm going with David Luiz at centre back. I'm really not sure what David Luiz's fitness is all about, but if they don't get that right, it's going to have to be Mustafi. Yeah, not something I really want. But Cedric Soares starts at right back in his first start. Ceballos, Xhaka, and I'm going to go with Saka. Up front, I'm going to go with Pepe on the right, Aubameyang on the left, and Eddie Nketiah up front. Quite a few of those guys didn't start in the last game, so they'll be nice and fresh for this matchup. And I think that's the best that we can do considering what we have to play with right now. And guys, ain't going to be an easy one. And I would love to go up there and get a draw. I'm going to go 1-1 draw at the moment, but it's going to be tough. I reckon it's going to be hard to stop them from scoring. They're scoring some amazing goals right now, but they've played together for such a long time. Each player in that team knows exactly what they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it, and how they're supposed to do it. And when you look at Arsenal, who is still trying to get this thing sorted out, regardless of the fact that Arteta's been there for 6 months, he's only been in charge for 3 months, if that makes sense, because 3 months was in a lockdown. So he's not really had that long at the reins. He's still trying to fine-tooth what's going on. The message is clear of what he wants the players to do, but we're not a well-oiled machine, and we won't be at least until the good part of next season. So we're still trying to find our feet here. I would love it if we win this game. That would stamp the authority that we are the team that is the biggest threat to Wolves in the spot that they're in right now. But it would also move on to us facing Leicester and Spurs, who I will believe we can beat now. I never believed we can beat them before. Spurs have been a crock of shit since they've come back, and Leicester haven't even been at the cards. I mean, Maddison and Vardy are just not even turning up for games right now. And without those two, Leicester just are not offering up a fight for anything. It's funny because Leicester right now are in a position where they might not even make the top four. Their form has been absolutely horrible. So Arsenal are hitting form at just the right time. So that's it for me, guys. I'm going for 1-1 draw against Wolves, and that would be a positive result for Arsenal, but I really would prefer us to go up there and win 1-0. That would really break the bank. It would be 4 wins in a row for Arsenal if we can turn them over, and it would be a message of intent for Arsenal moving up that table and really looking to stamp our authority on finishing in a Europa place or a Champions League place. So I'll leave it right there, guys. Right back at you. Back the channel and back the team. See you then. Peace out.